Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Sagittarius, August 31, 2023. With Venus, our goddess planet of love and beauty, dancing backward in the zodiac sign of Leo for over a month, everyone has been in a tizzy. Dig deep into your heart, soul, and intuition now. You will find many answers are unlocked from within there. This transit will only last officially until September 3rd. So if there are sent anyone you sent like to reconnect with, find closure with, or rekindle a spark with, now is the time to strike. Life isn't sent about waiting for other people, but karmic astrological cycles like this one can aid us in seeing life from a new lens and uncovering jewels we may have lost prior to their destined time. Miscommunication is bound to happen. You might be surprised by how much can go awry when the Moon in Aquarius squares Jupiter in Taurus and Uranus retrograde in Taurus. Co-workers might be more stubborn than usual about work matters, so making progress or finding the middle ground may not be easy to do. It might be challenging to move forward with projects, obligations, and responsibilities if everyone has a different opinion on how to go about it. Do not be surprised if this ends in a stalemate, since some of your coworkers may not budge to meet you halfway. At a point in the year when all the planetary activity is on the other side of the financial fence, the Moon's return to your income sector is a chance to both sharpen your nose for money and balance the scales. Having the Moon here during Mars' early days in your career sector is a chance to ensure that as he is giving this professional year its second wind, it is with a lucrative sense of direction from the start. When you set your mind to something, it is highly probable that you will succeed in what you set out to do. With today's astral configuration, this is especially true if the something you have set your sights on is a virtuous goal. Consider the goals you have set for yourself that involve your health. Whether it's diet, rest, or exercise, you will be supported by this aspect to fulfill and renew your commitment. Slowly, don't go into battle with your head down, because today's vibrations will ask you to be above things and stand back from events a bit. Don't try to accelerate the tempo. This is a day of relaxation, there's nothing you can do about it. Your family and friends will certainly be glad that you realize this. Don't be too impatient to love or be loved, everything will come in time. At the same time that a friendly aspect between the Moon in your income sector and planets on the career front is giving you a real advantage in the heart of the working week, the playful, creative and adventurous side of life's fence is just as active. In the heart of the Sun's first full week in an adventurous part of your chart and of Mercury's first in retrograde motion here, Uranus has come to a standstill in his first full day in retrograde motion in an adventurous part of your chart. With both sides of life's fence set to remain just as active, having the right work and life balance is more important than ever. Uranus is not only spending his first full day in retrograde motion in your romantic sector at a standstill, but in his final days in retrograde motion here Jupiter is also slowing right down. For 7 days both will hang in the sky without moving, giving the spirit of romance a lot more potency, but with a focus on the past, present and future. Our eyes in the sky. As Uranus commences its inaugural day in retrograde motion within your income sector, an intriguing synchrony unfolds as Jupiter, in its final moments of direct motion, also prepares to come to a halt. This harmonious convergence mirrors the unfolding professional developments. Meanwhile, Mercury continues its initial phases of retrograde motion within your work sector, while Pluto gradually decelerates as it enters the closing weeks of retrograde movement within your career sector. The realms of finance and professional pursuits align, poised to shift focus towards the past, offering second chances and exploring latent potentials. Just after the departure of Mars from your work sector and following the recent conclusion of the Moon's monthly passage through your career sector, Uranus transitions into retrograde motion within your income domain today. This alignment coincides with Pluto's ongoing retrograde state within your career sector, and Mercury's complete week of retrograde motion within your work sector. This constellation of cosmic influences orchestrates a scenario where the spheres of income, work, and career harmoniously collaborate, not only facilitating a portal to the past but functioning as a cohesive unit. Venus, the celestial guardian of finances, contributes to this synergy by maintaining an almost stationary position during her final days in retrograde motion within your work sector. Even as Venus's contemplation of the past, pursuit of second chances, and exploration of untapped professional potential draw to a close, her role as the planet of money ensures a vigilant watch over potential untapped avenues of income. As these cosmic threads intertwine, an intricate tapestry of opportunity and introspection emerges. The interplay between the planets promises not only to refine your financial acumen following the moon's departure from your income sector during the weekend, but also to keep the prospect of unexplored income possibilities within Venus's purview, as she prepares to transition from her focus on the past to new horizons. Under the influence of the Aquarius moon, a significant cosmic configuration takes shape as it forms a T-square with retrograde Venus and Uranus. The prevailing energy encourages an overwhelming desire to shower our loved ones with boundless generosity. During this period, the heart knows no boundaries, and our capacity for giving knows no limits. This juncture exudes an aura of romance, artistic inspiration, tenderness, and a profound sense of unconditional love. Prepare to immerse yourself in the captivating currents of Venus retrograde, delving deep into its rapturous embrace, while also remaining open to the unexpected twists and turns brought about by Uranus retrograde. Amidst these celestial movements, even the simplest pleasures hold a heightened allure, and engaging with others becomes a source of genuine joy. Your contagious happiness and enthusiasm have a ripple effect on those around you, fostering responsive interactions within your closest circles. For those unattached, a magnetic attraction to a potential future partner might take hold, or you could wield an enchanting influence over someone who ignites your sensual desires. Amid these celestial dynamics, you'll also confront an internal test of resilience, constantly challenged by the predicaments of others. Their struggles might even evoke emotional discomfort or frustration within you. In such instances, adopting a constructive perspective can prove invaluable. View this challenging situation as an opportunity to fortify your own stance and emerge from any disagreements with heightened self-assurance. By doing so, you can harness the transformative potential embedded within these celestial alignments.